The Ark Survival dev team's reputation recently has not exactly been great. They have made a lot of decisions that the player base and their fans have been categorically against and have called it anti-consumer. And now recently, just now in fact, they have decided to ban 93 players without absolutely no explanation after they raided a base. So let's see how it goes.
What is up, everybody? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Would greatly appreciate your support on these kind of videos so we can do more of these in the future. Today we talk about some of the biggest corruption in video games that we have seen throughout this year. It's all around the game Ark Survival Evolved, and despite whether or not you are a fan of the game, it's some insane news that you might just not believe. It's a story that went viral weeks ago. We have now spoke to one of the leaders of the team that was involved in 93 players being banned. The one we spoke to, XVivo, was actually one of those players. They were falsely banned, potentially by the publisher of the game, that being Snail Games, in some shady behavior favoring another tribe in the game known as T. And it gets way crazier than that. So if you guys don't know Ark Survival, you got a bunch of tribes, a lot of
So essentially what people are currently kind of thinking is that, well, the people that got raided are most likely just friends or maybe the developers themselves, and they really did not like it, and their retribution was to abuse power and get them banned.
Hard teams out there and groups of players. XVivo belongs to the team known as Island Boys. I mean, these guys have spent thousands upon thousands of hours, at one point spending 15,000 hours to build up their base and collect resources, just to give you a better idea of how devoted these guys are. When you think about RuneScape and RuneScape clans and the diehard RS players, you can equally compare that to the diehard Ark Survival players that are still playing the game. But for Ark...
Yeah, essentially, people who currently play RuneScape are diehard supporters. And, well, Ark Survival Evolution is literally the exact same thing. Everyone who currently plays Ark, like 90% of them, know the game in and out.
Ark Survival, the servers are split up into two groups. You have the majority of servers, which are hosted by Wildcard, the developer of the game, and you still have some official servers hosted by Snail Games, the publisher of the game. And this is where the Group T, a team and a tribe that has been accused of shady behavior in their past, that is where they like to stay. Those official servers hosted by Snail Games.
Interesting.
Can you go into a bit
Why?
more detail about T in this instance, as well as their past, as to why they've had some potentially shady behavior?
Yes, in this instance, in this wipe, a few days prior to us getting banned, they also attacked another tribe, and they got all of their members banned as well. We're talking about 100-ish players again.
Wow.
I cannot talk about the specifics of this situation as I'm not fully aware of the circumstances, but I am pretty sure that it was a false ban as well. But they have been doing this for years. We have proof of...
Yep, this is pretty much literally RuneScape, where the mods are in cahoots with someone who's making money off the top. Kind of wild, huh?
Snail Games employees asking, spending $140,000 to DDoS servers, to DDoS their own game's servers in order to gain advantage over other tribes. We have messages where the CEO of Snail Games threatens to forge evidence against the co-founder of Wildcard, Jeremy Steiglitz.
How stupid do you need to be to have send a message like that? Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna forge evidence against you. How absolutely stupid do you need to be to actually write that? Saying that nowadays is risky because everyone's recording. But man, writing that? Like, come on.
In order to influence him into decisions. And we believe that T has strong connections to Snail Games, and Snail Games employees might be playing in T.
It looks like it.
They have been abusing their powers since Ark's official network is up. So this has been going on for years, and something needs to change.
And it was on those official servers where the Island Boys tribe and XVivo, who we spoke to, they decided, hey, we want to
I can't name Island Boys, it's just too good.
legally raid T one of the other biggest tribes in the entire game. Also, just in case you guys don't know, T has faced several accusations of false bans of players. They've also been accused of DDoSing servers while they're losing fights, illegally obtaining items, and in this case, falsely banning 93 players who were attacking them and beating them in the game. If that's not petty, I don't freaking know what is. So
that's called dedication. That is called dedication. No one's gonna be better than us. And we're gonna make sure, no matter what it costs.
The gist of this story is you have the Island Boys, a rival tribe, who go onto these snail game servers, and yes, they spend tons of time and thousands of hours building up their base and resources to legally attack another tribe known as T. T has plenty of past accusations of shady behavior,
dude,
and
look
once
at
they're
that.
losing this
Solid
fight,
gold,
well,
baby.
all of a sudden 93 players are banned by Snail Games, causing the whole community to uproar and say, okay, what the heck has actually happened here? Like, how is this even possible for a game to have this happen and to have no response or explanation be published? Which, by the way, still have yet to hear about any of this from Wildcard or Snail Games.
This looks more like the classic situation of, let's just say stay silent and wait until this all blows over. Maybe that's gonna work. Because anything they release at this point that is, well, that is not blatant evidence that there was an actually 120% legit reason why they banned 93 players, and also retroactively also release evidence about why they banned people previously. Yeah, they probably are doing kind of the right choice by staying silent, honestly.
And probably go get banned. I would assume that's what's gonna happen. For the next few hours, a large group of our tribe farmed and prepared for the raid. Some were crafting items, others were defeating boss fights, many were getting invited on T's server, and T were in a chat of a name-botting, speed-hacking streamer begging him to find us and kill us. We managed to gather and protect the element on their server, which allowed us to start building...
Oh, when they say T, they don't actually mean the letter T. They actually mean, you know, the beverage thingamajiggy T. Wow, that's even lamer than the letter T. Wow.
Our fob. We transferred a large amount of structures, resources, armor pieces, explosives, and dinos to T's server. All of these items, a product of our hard work and dedication over the past 13
And now
days.
it's gone.
And so, we teleported over and started the ascent to T's base. Foundation by foundation, we were inching closer and closer.
So they're placing random foundations all over the place so no one can build near them, or what exactly is happening? Because I'm not a player, but it seems like that kind of strategy. Interesting.
We were overwhelming them on all grounds, and we were soon able to soak some of their main turrets. We were tightening the rope around T, just like they did to every tribe on Conquest for the past 5 years. We did it in a legit way. We even forbid our players from bringing any fabricated snipers. If T sees you using a Fabi, they will ban you almost instantly. We were fighting them on their terms, and we were winning. And that is when they decided that fair enough.
Globally
All 93
banned.
of us were
Wow.
banned from Conquest servers forever. Except the guy that took the screenshot, obviously.
Like, I guarantee you, if this blew up in any other space, and I keep on bringing it back to RuneScape, because most recently, RuneScape also had some potential, you know, moderators being, you know...
I mean, when it comes to RuneScape has one mod that does bad thing 1 year, and then the next mod does something bad the next year. And when I say bad, I mean actually like really bad, you know. Also banning people, you know, intimidation. RuneScape's a serious business, my dude. RuneScape is some real serious stuff. You don't want to get in your bad bridges with them.
Maybe involved in some suspected activity. It went viral, and guess what Jagex did? They responded. Because they had to, because they listened to their community. In this community alone, for Ark Survival, we are talking about millions of views around this story, and a lot of uproar and people being like, what the heck is going on? And still zero response. Now, I do want to clarify that the members of the Island Boys, the 93 players that were banned, they were only banned from the snail
Well, now they're no longer island boys. Now they're kind of void boys or something like that, though.
game servers. They can still go play on the wildcard servers. Is like
How does that make sense, right?
For what typically with other games, if you're found guilty on one server,
You're
that would
banned on
probably
everyone.
overlap to both kinds of servers.
Yeah,
and now
makes sense.
There's a lot of suspected allegations going towards Snail Games. Why would you be favoring a tribe like T so much? Why would you be involved in this shady behavior without proper...
The counter argument to that is, why would I not favor my own tribe which I am playing in? Are you kidding me? Of course they favor their own tribe. This is such an easy 2 + 2 question, and it doesn't equal 5. Now, they favor that tribe because either that tribe pays them money, real money, for banning people that they don't like, or they have people in that tribe that ban people when they are attacked because they are in that tribe. It's so simple.
Properly responding, and especially with the evidence and POV coming from the Island Boys clearing their names of at least some, if not all, of these accusations, the community has to wonder what's going on between Wildcard and Snail Games. How does something like this continue without any sort of response? Because if there is no guilt, then a response and clarification at the very least is needed. I talked to XFIBO about this. This is
not
a dude's
probably
livelihood.
happening, huh?
It's how he provides for himself and his family, and it's a game that he truly loves and wants to see the better for. And he's got to deal with stuff like this.
I would like for people to know that ARC has a great community. Everyone is very welcome in this community, but it is not safe right now. It is not good for you right now, and yeah, I hope things change for the future. I hope this video helps. I hope this changes.
Yeah, let's hope it does change. Kind of sucks when your developers are literally corrupt, huh?
Start caring about more about their community. First of all, there hasn't been a response to this. Second of all, these two companies have never met a deadline in their lives. Like, I've been following this game for 7 years.
Ouch.
Not a single deadline has been met.
Ouch.
There are also a lot of money-driven decisions. And yeah, keep an eye out, and we'll let you know if things get better, and you can come join our community.
XFIBO, I can't thank you enough for the time, man, and explaining everything. And I hope the best of luck for this situation.
Wild.
Hopefully, freaking some more eyes on this can help it out.
Yep.
Thank you for even having me. This is huge for us. This is huge for.
Well, if enough people complain about it, they're gonna be forced to respond. There's no way around that, honestly, right?
The whole ARC community. And yeah,
ARC's also on Steam, so you know the devs definitely do not want the positivity of ARC currently. I'm assuming it has a positive review score. That to rapidly change to the negative, that always kind of does the trick.
Thank you enough. We have a lot more things that we want to talk about, but this is it for now. We can take it from here. And,
just the start,
yeah,
eh?
Thank you for helping us so much.
So what do you guys think? We will get to the bottom of this. If there is a good enough response on this, we'll maybe do a bit of a deeper dive on Wildcard and Snail Games. So if you want that, let me know. But go show XFIBO and all of his teammates some love. We're not done with this yet. Till next time, take care of yourselves. We'll see you.
Nice. Well, anyway, that's an interesting story. Not the first one, probably not the last one in gaming's history. As I think it was Stalin who said this, and those are probably the only true words that he has ever said from his mouth. Where there's people, there's problems. And that is so true. Man, no people, no problem. When there's people, we get problems, and a lot of them in some situations. And anyway, like, subscribe, and comment down below. And this was Quizzer Citizen. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.